So I was in Walgreens today searching for ways to waste very small amounts of money, as I often am. And it's been calling my name for a while. I've been talking about this. I even kind of tried it. I, I, I need to bleach my eyebrows. If you ever look at some of these ridiculous things I do and you think to yourself, is this chick just like doing things because Jenna Marbles did them at one point? The answer is yes, absolutely yes. I have probably more than 10 times over the years on YouTube, I have made a video basically just because I thought of something that Jenna Marbles did at one time. But she did go through a phase where she did a bunch of stuff to her eyebrows. I did the tint the eyebrows with Just for Men thing once, but there's something about tinting your eyebrows a little bit darker. Something about that is just not what I'm going for in my life right now. I want bleached eyebrows. I know you can go to like the beauty store and you can get they make bleach for your eyebrows to like lighten them up and take them up a shade. Like no, I don't want like lighter, nicer, like a shade less eyebrows. I want bleached as eyebrows. And when you want something to be that bleached, you need to use hair bleach. But for those of you who are going to make comments about safety and how that's not a good idea, and it's really not safe to do this, I just want to let you know that I hear you, I see you, and I believe you are talking to somebody who has bleached, dyed, shaved, waxed, lasered every part that they have, okay? Like, trust me, I know what I'm talking about. I do know what I'm doing, and I assure you this is safe. Safe, not in the sense that I'm confident that I will look good, but safe in the sense that I'm not going to actually cause myself injury. My eyebrows are not all going to fall out. I know that's not going to happen. I do know how bleach works. You've never followed the directions on the bleach kit. Can we be honest? You've never done the strand test where you like put some on your skin and leave it for 24 hours to see if you're allergic to the dye. Literally no one has ever done that. The other thing the bleach instructions always say for legal reasons, I'm sure, is this. Apply the mixture 1 inch away from scalp. Because technically, you're never supposed to let the hair bleach touch your skin. You're supposed to bleach it 1 inch away from your scalp. Who does that, right? Like, you really go out, you buy a bleach kit because you want bleached hair, and you leave yourself 1 inch of roots when you bleach your hair at home? No. This one does come with a really fascinating brush. I have no idea. This looks excessively complicated to me. I have no idea what you're actually really supposed to do with this. I have never in my life, I'm going to use the brush. I have never used this brush in my hair. You get the bleach kit and you always, you're supposed to be like gently putting the bleach in very carefully in layers. And I'm sure if you were bleaching someone else's hair, you were like a professional and you were bleaching somebody else's hair with nice little foil packs or something, you could probably do that. But it can't just be me. When you bleach your own hair, you just mix it up and you dump it on there, right? There is the powder part and the liquid part, and they can be separated and mixed into a container. So I don't have to waste a whole bleach kit. I can save this and use it on my hair months from now. And my backup plan, as always, I do actually have a backup plan if I really hate this and it really looks absolutely terrible. I do have Just for Men, and I can retint them. I can retint the eyebrows. It's not that big a deal. This is all I'm using, the developer powder. I'm just going to do like a tiny, tiny bit, and if I need more, I'll make more. So if you watch the video where I dyed my hair blue, you might notice this was sort of the beginning of it. I did put bleach in my brows, and I kind of tried to bleach them, and the color did lift. I mean, you can see, but it didn't lift evenly, and you can still see my eyebrows. They're not like super blonde. So we got to take it up a level. When I put that bleach in, the stupid thing that happened was I inevitably, after I bleached them, I inevitably, dripped some of the blue hair dye into them, and because they were bleached, there was no way it was coming out. So then I was committed and had to decide to have blue eyebrows too, because otherwise I was going to have, eyebrows with just one blue spot. Ugh. Boy, that was stupid. That was such a mess. Um, but I did end up getting the blue hair dye out of the eyebrows. I was very fortunate that way. I didn't have to have blue eyebrows that I didn't especially want. And by the way, I definitely did not get the blue out of my eyebrows by using a household bleach cleaning product. That is absolutely not safe to put on any part of your skin ever. I would never do something so stupid and irresponsible. And that is definitely not a little life hack you can use to get unwanted hair dye off your fingernails or your skin or your eyebrows if you make an oopsie. Definitely never do that. The other reason why this thing is happening is because I went out. I made a video where I talked a little bit about having sort of dilemmas with Halloween costumes, and we don't know what we're gonna. The kids couldn't decide what to do for Halloween, and we sort of have one costume and then. But we went out hiking with my dad a couple weeks ago, and my dad has this like big walking stick. It's this very fancy handmade walking stick. He like bought it on a trip to Vermont. We were talking about Halloween costumes, and my dad got it in his head that he needs to dress up as Gandalf for Halloween this year, and he's basically forcing the kids to be hobbits. So that solves our Halloween issue, and what we decided that was that I should to complete this extreme family nerd costume set. We decided that I would be a beautiful, majestic Lord of the Rings elf. I do think that having the super bleached eyebrows will kind of add to that sort of elf, magical, otherworldly, beautiful, I just came from the Ren Fair kind of vibe. That's kind of what I'm going for. All right, let's get in here. Let's bleach it. Now, the problem, I have said this before, actually get my hair out of the way so we don't have any other stupid accidents involving bleach and dye. The other stupid problem with doing anything to my eyebrows is I can't put my glasses on to see what I'm doing. I just have to trust that the fuzziness of this viewfinder and my natural killer hair beauty instincts are going to be enough. I'm just going to have faith that I'm going to do it right. Hopefully I don't drop any of this into my actual eyeball. I'm going to go let this burn my face off for about 5 more minutes, and then I'll come back and we'll see what happened. I still see some dark ass hair under there. I'm not pleased right now, but let me just wipe it off and get a good look. Let's get a good look at what I am for real doing with my adult life. Like this is my real grown-up life. All right. Okay. Some lightning has definitely occurred. A little bit too pumpkin spice. It's a little too orangey. Do I need to put a toner in my eyebrows? Am I really going to have to do that? Ow, ow, ow. Ooh, ow. You know, we're just going to go ahead and use the finger. We're just going to use the fingers, because I know I'm not really supposed to touch the bleach, and I generally never touch it with my hands, but you know, I am putting it all over my face So getting worried about it being on my fingertips does seem kind of ridiculous. Ow. Okay, I'll be back in another 5-ish minutes. I'm back and I am going to see if I can't wash this off while I still have some skin left. I feel like there's still one stubborn spot there that does not want to bleach. I don't know. What do you think? You might think, hey, she's nuts. That's what I think. And I accept that. Plot twist, I just looked under my cabinet and noticed, like, of all the times I could have done it, I had a cleaning fit where I actually cleaned some of my bathroom this, like, a few days ago. And I seem to have accidentally thrown away the Just for Men that I would have used to tint the eyebrows if I really hated them. So, no turning back now. I guess this is what we're going with. So the real problem with my brows is that I actually just have too much skin left on them. So I'm gonna peel the rest of that off with just a little more bleach. Just a little more, just a little more, just a little. We're gonna see if we can't just kind of lift the rest of this out. And if we can't, we're just gonna have to call it good. You know what's funny? First of all, let me say, and believe me, I am the queen of not following the directions and not caring. Never, ever, ever put bleach on any part of yourself 3 times in one day. Don't ever do that. But I just did that. But you know what's funny is the first time, like, it was a little burny. The second time I did it, it was like, oh, that really hurts. The third time, like, I can't even feel it. I think I may have actually just burned off the nerve endings in my face. I don't know. I don't know if the third time really made a difference. I think that's as bleached as it's gonna get. I think that's it. I think I've done it. I've achieved my goal. I've bleached my eyebrows. Do they look good? They look different. They look special. I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna keep them because they are new and something interesting. When Jenna Marbles did this, I remember she looked at herself in the mirror and she said, I think I look like a very rare and interesting fish, which was like the cutest, most awesome Jenna Marbles thing to say. Do I look like a rare and interesting fish? I think it does make me look a little more magical and elven. Don't you? Don't you? What do you think? Tell me. I'll warn you, I don't care, but tell me. These videos are really one of the things that's kind of keeping me afloat and moving me along here as I am moving towards my goals or whatever it is I'm doing right now, or I'm trying to put a positive spin on something here. But seriously, these videos are one of the things that is really, really keeping me going right now. And it really makes me happy. I love it when people leave me comments. I love knowing that, you know, I'm not the only one who thinks and feels these things. And I like to know that I've entertained or helped people in some way. And that's real cool. Update. I hate them. I sat with it for like a day and I hate them. For those of you looking at the last clip thinking to yourselves, does this bitch think she looks good like that? No, it's a little overkill. I went overboard on it. I think it would have been okay if I maybe just taken them a shade lighter, honestly, but I don't know. I was looking for something kind of like unique and ooh, that's different. And I feel like the look I really ended up with here is more like a, hey, Catherine, how are things with you right now? Or is everything are you doing okay? And that's really not what I'm going for. So I went out and I actually spent some money on some Just for Men. I got the blonde. I got the latest shade they had, which because my hair is bleached will not turn out blonde. I think it's gonna, but it won't be like black. So I don't know if I should, so we're going to get in here and we're going to just apply this nicely. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and just call it a failed experiment. I tried. I was trying something new and it really just didn't, you won't believe it, but I think I was just too heavy handed and went in there too crazy. It is interesting. And I think for like kind of costume purposes, it would be fun, but I just don't like it. The next time you see me, I will in fact have human being eyebrows again. And I'm gonna just rub this in here and let it sit for 10 minutes. And then we'll come back with our final result, which is probably sort of pointless. And if you want to stop watching the video right now, I understand, because the chances are really excellent that this final result is going to be exactly what we started with. You know what? It's my face. I can do whatever I want with it. I was trying something new. This is it, the big reveal. This is our final look. So if you came here for the big dramatic eyebrow transformation, hopefully you got a little bit of that in the last clip. And sorry that this video really could have been 3 minutes long and honestly didn't need to be made at all. I had fun doing this as always. If you're one of the people that watches my videos all the way through to the end, I just want to say thank you so much for being here. You guys really do brighten my day. It just helps me out and makes me feel good. To connect with people on the YouTubes. Yeah, this is our final look. You can get a good look at it. I think I might have a few spots of dye on my skin, whatever. The weird thing is, this is not anything like, it's way darker than what this is because I put it on bleached hair, which normally nobody would ever put eyebrow, facial hair dye on bleached hair, right? So it didn't, I'm not surprised it didn't really come out like a dirty blonde. It came out dark, real dark, like darker than this dye should be able to get. Like, I need scientists to come study the chemical reaction that just happened here. Whoa. Yeah. Subscribe.